Last week, the Queen made her first public engagement since the death of her beloved husband, Prince Philip, attending the state opening of Parliament. While the monarch put on a brave face, an insider tells that her behavior behind the scenes suggested that she is quietly preparing to announce she's stepping down. Royal biographer Matthew Dennison has said that the Queen has probably trusted fully just 3 people in her long role as monarch: her mother, her sister and her husband, a trio to whom she was closer than any of her children or friends. As a monarch, we imagine it can be quite difficult to have genuine people in your life, and the Queen found her trusty companions in those closest to her. Queen Elizabeth has probably trusted fully just 3 people, and they've all died. The Queen was hit with a double loss in 2002 when both her mother and her sister passed away within a month and a half, while Philip died on April 9 this year. Princess Margaret died on February 9, aged 71, having suffered a stroke. Less than 2 months later, Buckingham Palace announced the sad news that the Queen Mother died peacefully in her sleep. She had been suffering with a bad cough and a chest infection. The royal was 101 when she passed away, on March 30. Prince Philip remained by her side throughout these 2 sad events, having been described as her rock. But sadly, the Queen's husband passed away last month, having not long been discharged from hospital. With his loss, the monarch is arguably more alone than at any time in her long life. The Queen cut a solitary figure when she sat in the pews at her husband's funeral last month. The head of the royal medical household, Sir Hugh Thomas, certified the cause of Prince Philip's death as simply old age. TV audiences were moved to see the 95-year-old, who is consistently a model of restraint, visibly emotional. However, over the years, Queen Elizabeth has had to choose her role as a monarch over everything else, and so this is said to have prepared her for this more solitary life she now lives. And while it was originally reported that the Duke passed away peacefully in his home at Windsor Castle, special details have revealed that his longtime love, Queen Elizabeth II, was right by his side during those final moments. When it was suggested that Prince Philip be rushed to the hospital late Thursday night, Queen Elizabeth quickly dismissed these suggestions, so as to fulfill the late Duke's wishes of being at home when he died. The Queen showed incredible resolve following the death of her husband last month. She was back to work just weeks after the death of the Duke of Edinburgh. A subtle change has been made to the Queen's official social media page following the death of her husband Prince Philip. Previously, the profile picture on the royal family account was a photo of the Queen and Philip together. But following the 2-week mourning period, it's been updated to a photo of just the Queen. There is also a new highlights section titled 1921 to 2021, dedicated to Prince Philip. While the Queen may have lost 3 of her nearest and dearest, she has many other close confidants and friends. One of them is part of her lady-in-waiting, Lady Susan Hussey, who accompanied her for the drive to the chapel for Philip's funeral. She is one of the Queen's 5 ladies-in-waiting who are important in her day-to-day life and who provide emotional support. Princess Anne and Sophie Wessex were the first to visit the Queen in a royal rota following the funeral. Family members took it in turns to comfort Elizabeth with walks at Windsor, where she will also be accompanied by her 2 new corgi puppies. The Queen is still currently dealing with the backlash from Harry and Meghan Markle's explosive interview, as well as a crisis surrounding her son Prince Andrew, who had links to pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Harry recently got accused of taking another wrecking ball to Prince Charles and Queen Elizabeth's reputation. No matter how long Prince Harry is away from the royal family, the Queen will always be willing to welcome him back, a royal expert has said. Royal biographer Andrew Morton said that because the Queen grew up with her younger sister, Princess Margaret, it gave her a lot of empathy for Harry and will shape how she deals with Harry and Meghan's royal exit. Mr. Morton says there are a lot of similarities between Harry and Margaret, who was known as a royal rebel. The Queen knows that she isn't getting any younger, and now seems like the right time for her to hand over more responsibility to the younger royals, specifically Kate and William, says a source. It comes after the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge announced their new YouTube channel and changed their Instagram handle to use their titles, rather than their place of residence, Kensington Palace. At first, it appeared to be an innocent rebrand. But these small changes hint at what's going on behind the palace doors as the couple prepares for the imminent transition into their new roles of Prince and Princess of Wales from Prince Charles, ahead of him inheriting the crown from his 95-year-old mother. The nation has another royal wedding to look forward to as another royal engagement has been announced. Stephanie is the daughter of Princess Anne's first husband Captain Mark Phillips and half-sister to Zara and Peter Phillips. Stephanie Phillips announced her engagement. She shared the happy news on Instagram with a romantic picture of her and partner William Hosier. She wrote, 905.21 with 2 heart emojis surrounding a diamond ring. It was announced last month that the Queen will open up Buckingham Palace's garden for the public to use for summer picnics. However, it is understood that Her Majesty will herself soon be out of town and resident at her Scotland home, Balmoral. According to the Daily Mail, the monarch is set to travel up to the castle later this month, weeks earlier than usual, as she continues to grieve for her late husband, Prince Philip. However, because public access to the residence remains until August, it is reported that she will be staying on a private part of the estate, in the 7-bedroom Cragowan Lodge. Zara Tindall revealed that she has a very good relationship with her grandmother, the Queen, admitting that she often gets her good look. Zara is Princess Anne's only daughter with her first husband, Captain Mark Phillips. She's the Queen's eldest granddaughter and is 19th in the royal line of succession and named her newborn son Lucas after her late grandfather Prince Philip, calling him Lucas Philip Tindall.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.